spot in the playoffs on the line, Chad. You're absolutely right, and we prepare ourselves for the fight. First map, OG's pick, Inferno. I'm going to unbutton my trousers for this one. That's how serious I'm taking it.
Oh, dear.
Let me just clarify really quick, for those who tune in at the start of a game and only the start, not the pre, the reason we watch this is because it has the most viability to change potentially who gets to qualify, who doesn't.
Winner is in.
Also being streamed elsewhere. Speaking of winners, Nico's going to walk away happy with that. MBK gone. And that deathmatch style, well, MBK needs to be very aware of that, apparently, because Heroic are up for the fight.
And they've even rotated another member back over towards this B side of things off of that opening pick. So more aggression coming on in off this flash.
There's still half wall. This flash would give them no info. Yep, nothing. But if he wants to fight, he will catch a glimpse of Mantu. So that's the banana fight continuing. Nobody down. Cadian confirms there was action there. And don't forget the bomb was spotted as well. That was Mantu that would have popped that little red icon on the map. So it's been spotted on half wall. CT utility, the only existing is that of Borup. He's holding his smoke for the next sound cue / call. But they gather their forces towards A, and it's Tessus and Nico opting for a pit-style crossfire.
Rotation's a long way away here. They need to at least get one each.
Ouch!
Dinked up, pushed back, but it does play in Nico slightly, known as the Demon of Pit. Oh, he waited so long. He was looking for that perfect moment, and sadly, it passed him by. So site's under control, bombs now planted. The three players who are obviously on towards B now have to play this back through.
Looking for a clean head. God, they're all tucked in. This will be his first fight, and he does do well to land the dink. Next, he's low, found by another. Borup hitting his shots. It gets messy. Issa to clutch, one-on-one. No kit. Stout needs to find this frag, needs to find it now. He's getting hunted and does hit the first few shots. And Nissa just using the survivability, dancing with Stown, dancing with the stones. And that, my friend, is Issa finding OG's first, just in the nick of time. He won't go down with the ship, so he'll be forced to rebuy his Kevlar, but mission accomplished.
Oh, that was a close one right there. I thought that we would see something out of Tessus or Nico, and you can see Nico just pivoting back, not expecting anybody to be clearing on over with somebody jumping out in front of him. And it was the dance that won Issa the round, even finding the frag, so extra $300 for him. And it will be just the partial investment here from Heroic, not the full buy. They're just going with Deagles, no armor, and 5 smokes. They could go for the double dip on this. We've been talking about NIP going for a similar style on their CT sides. The Deagles are very, very potent on this Heroic team. Kick things off with OG going for a default spread. More traditional than what we've been seeing of late. It was 2 towards banana, 3 towards alt mid. It looks like they set their sights on this A side very, very early.
Yeah, let's see how far it pays off. Contact, really? Tessus is super cool out here. Oh, wow. From 0 to 100, MBK collects himself a double. Those smokes are not going to get you far when they're already leaping out of the apartments onto you.
Now, if you go back and you watch some Alexi B demos on Inferno, that's one of his go-to plays. Have 3 players walk up halls. They're almost speed walking. And what I mean there is they're not being diligent with the utility. They're not spamming the walls. They're not giving away too many cues whatsoever. They're walking up. They're playing contact. He flashes and they go. And this is one of his more rhythmic calls. You know, it's about catching your opponent off guard. It's about taking them out of the equation when they're looking or thinking it's somewhere else. That was very early within that round. And now Volda has a chance to make some money with this UMP. Spotted one in the back lines.
Back of the head, it's never fun to try and execute that shot. You see Valda just steadies his aim. Even at the top of the game, you really do not want to squander those shots to the back of the head. You could see that AD. Very unpredictable. Stown, though, has grabbed himself a lovely upgrade. He'll take a Mac 10. Gets away with murder. Alexi B forced to the rebuy, but that is exactly what OG were looking for into round 2. Look at his flash timing, just as NBK's rounding the corner. He doesn't get any seconds to make the call other than Balk. Round 3, NBK the MVP of previous round, and looks like they'll have a second bite of the cherry here. It will just be that preserved and now armored Mac 10. CT's likely going to want to do something a bit more coordinated. I am seeing 4 leaning over towards the A side of things this round.
A lot of nades up mid early as well from the T side. Poured all of them that they had there towards top banana too. So quick clear towards the top of banana. That does give it over towards Valda. Smoke going in, flashes coming in, everything they want. Now, As said, though, Alex, you're bang on. This A stack could be deadly. Let's see if they find it out well and clean and they keep this round exactly what you want. Because you have, what, 3 rifles now. So you really don't want to be losing those.
Yeah, Stown, though, with the MAC-10, he would have to play close to the smoke, and the rotation coming on over to re-smoke over towards the mouth of Banana. That would have to be Cadian. There's no rush on this for Heroic. They're just taking another gambly call. I'm a little bit worried for the Heroic side of things if Cadian starts getting out-called, if he starts getting red on the gamble stacks, or Alexi B hits the other side every time he's trying to make one of these plays. Now, this is just the anti-eco rounds, or the eco rounds from that of Heroic. So you want to take more risks on these regardless. But as we prefaced within the pre-game, in the past we've seen Heroic go for rifle rounds where they have 5 players stacked towards the top Banana. Oh, here we have a fight. Alexi, does he think better of this? No, Cadian gets 1, and over towards B they go. So Stown's under pressure here.
Yeah, MAC-10. Shouldn't get him too far.
Oh!
One'll do.
That's the 3 rifles still alive now. They're the big ones you cannot lose. They lost on 2 UMPs. It's not the end of the world, but any more and we're in a little bit of a spot of bother. Spam comes out, bit of a tag towards Valda, no more though. But they're all there now. Once Tessus gets up Banana, they're locked on this site.
Yeah, Nico's going to smoke Banana, and I think that's just hopefully going to set Tessus up for a bit of a surprise walk through that smoke. All attention is drawn elsewhere. Eagle shot starting to be hit. They have to be patient. No kits. Need the CTs to close this vice grip now. This has got a lot of responsibility. Does take the head off of Nico cleanly, but Cadian Steagle continues to line up heads. And wow, Mantu just gets 2 in 1 spray. Tessus closes the gap, no time. But it is a fantastic amount of damage. He'll take the AK. I think he's got enough space as well, so he'll be keeping that one. 3-0. OG take the round, but it was far from clean.
Mantu's double there was the savior of that. I thought Stown was actually going to pick up more. He found a very good timing to swing on out with that MAC-10. Damage done to the T-sided economy here, but because they were able to get away with the clean round in the previous and they've gotten the bomb down round after round, that means they have a truckload of money to work with. Valda was the one with the lowest coming in. Looks like he may have actually been dropped over an AK because he only spent 2,200 himself. Alexi going with the MAC-10 means we might have more of a direct start to this, something a little bit quicker. Towards top of Banana, Alexi barrels. And he cops a grenade for his troubles. So chunk down, 40 damage done. Just that general net of map control being taken here. It's a 3-man quad setup coming in from Heroic. This means they can maintain that mid control with Nico boost up. Cadian's actually searching with the AWP here.
Does he find anyone? Alexi B slowly creeping up those T says the timing. It's going to be everything. Oh, and a missed shot. Okay. Well, gets to live to fight another day. Issa very close by. That could have been a punish there. It's not going to be. The 3-play stack towards quad.
Yeah, and Tessus' angle, like I've never seen Boiler win that duel. Never, ever. And won't be happening just yet. Preparing for our 4th round's final execute. MBK and Issa gathering their forces towards the balcony position. Alexi bringing the explosive device along for the ride. Re-smoking middle makes sense, but it does mean there'll still be plenty of time as they actually just drop 1 on B as well, so they won't be pushing for info. Borup's even soft rotating, so sound cue as NBK burns might incite Borup's return. He is back now on the correct site. Mantu's going to be throwing out that library smoke. They want to pop, actually. Yeah, okay, they're doing the Alexi B.
Oh, the molly again, though. They're burning alive in there.
Oh, no!
My God, all the burns. They, I guess, put out their misery in that scenario. The last few, there's nowhere to go here. You're locked in.
Save call.
16 seconds. They have no step towards B. People could be in T-apps for all they know. Going to back away and try and keep these guns. That went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
So a Mantu double in 1 spray, and now Tessus responds in kind. So 2 through the smoke. You can see their corpses. Great camera work. 1 little click of his mouse.
I want to talk through that mid setup. By holding on to that in the way they did with the boost, it meant that they could drop their smokes later in the round. And then, as they knew that the time was coming up here to come through, well, there's no point staying close mid as you're starting to get sub 40, sub 30 seconds. So they drop back, and now they use their own utility. And I think it's fantastic they were able to hold on to so many Molotovs. So if they're ready for that type of pace of OG in the first gun round, might have a game on our hands here as MBK buying into the MAC-10 this time round. The buy will be on the board once again for OG with those saved rifles. Cadian over towards middle. No real threat of Mantu as he's posted over towards Banana. And that shot goes shy.
That deep util on Banana, though. Alexi B now isolated. Volley behind, nade behind, but Still alive, just
He's
bullets
playing with
just
fire.
whistling by him.
Denying banana control.
Oh, flashed in. All right.
Sometimes you just lose.
Yeah, that's going to be a frustrating one for Nico to get down with right there, trying to pick on MBK during his default routine. Timing felt good, but MBK getting the better of him, and now over towards A. OG are mounting.
Loving this. Double on short. It's prime position for the AWP to do a lot of damage, but there will be a flashbang. And does manage to avoid it, so the spray comes in, and Tessus delivering in a large capacity 4, looking for his 5th. Mantu denies it, but still winning the round. Tessus, 2 rounds in a row, securing it for Heroic all on his own. Jiggles into Cadian, and Heroic convert their 2nd. Let's see that one again. Tessus just standing in the open. Look at his transfer. That's 3 headshots. That is a beautiful sequence.
That 3rd was stunning, wasn't it? I really thought I was going to get away from him.
That's really fantastic because the whole plan there was to bait them into exactly that push. If you know that an AWP is close quad side like that, you want to run him down and take space before he can reposition back towards the pit, find himself rotating back over towards Arch. You want to keep him isolated, keep him in limbo. You keep an AWPer under pressure, that's a great way to break him. And Tessus, well, he delivered in a massive way just there. That is a clutch multi-frag. Otherwise, A bomb site would have been given up. They lost that opening kill to Nico in halls, and it was feeling like A was the right call from OG. Now they're forced down to just these pistols, so there is the serious nature of this game, and we do have 3 others simultaneously running right now. If you want to open up multiple streams, you can head over to live.proleague.com. All the streams will be over there for you. But as we heard from League Ops to kick off the day, this game and the Mouse Sports versus Vitality game, they decide which are the last teams to make it into the playoffs.
Cadian. Careful now. These jiggles aren't going to work out. Bora was tucked in the whole time, but he did sell it to an extent. I think Cadian's going to immediately regret his decision to rotate over. I like the matching knife and glove combination we've got coming out there.
I've had a reply on Twitter from CS Money.
What do they say?
Oh.
They showed off Chris J's inventory. Like,
Yeah.
do you like his you know,
Ghiblis.
It's quite nice. You died at the end, so it's over. But Mantu can do what he wants, really. But yeah, no, so, you know, I said, well, why don't you compare the casters? See what you think of our inventories here. What do you think of our style? So,
Do we have style?
well, we're going to find out, Chad.
I definitely don't.
Maybe, well, look, like Henry's got a theme,
Oh.
Alex got a theme. That was a shot. A little bit more costly than they probably would have liked there, but it did feel all for nothing until the little moment at the end. But yeah, we'll find out.
Tessus had to give up his AUG there, Lauren. He had to drop
Oh,
his
that's-
AUG
you
to get
love
the
an
AWP,
AWP.
but he's bought another one, so
Oh.
it's okay.
Oh, phew.
Gosh, we were so worried about little Timmy.
Yeah.
Little Timmy.
Org watch.
Aw,
Timmy Tessus.
I like the AUG.
That was the name of the thermometer I used to have baths with as a kid. We called him Tommy Tippy.
Tippy.
Tommy Tippy, the thermometer. It was a little bear.
Okay.
It would float in the bath, so you knew it was too hot or not. Apparently, that's something you do.
Okay.
So much I don't know.
Hello, MBK. That's very aggressive, and he catches Tessus off. Fantastic opening work from NBK. He's flashing deep, smoking the same. He wants to try and keep the pace up. He's got another smoke. Where did he pull that one from? Does catch Nico again. This is a fantastic round, and it's finished off by Issa. The A side is open, and the round is over. OG demanding some respect, courtesy of NBK.
I don't even think that was the plan. I think the plan was
Just
just
go off it,
to,
right?
just to grab fast halls control. And it seems to me like Heroic want to try and take MBK out on some of these default rounds, just with a few of the plays I've seen within the early stages. He's bullied them here. And the fact that he was able to get 2, that's huge stuff. That opening kill from Tessus, you could see the remainder of the OG players start running up middle, limping out their utility quite quickly. And they've stolen back a very important round with another bomb plant here. So the money on that OG side can start to level out. For Heroic, they'll be able to rebuy themselves. You can see their bar up with a truckload of cash. Nico's having any financial woes, one of his teammates, Katie and Ostown, will be able to help him out with that 3,650. So we will get another gun round on the board for round number 8, but here's this frag. So I would have thought Tess has heard him getting ticked by the Molotov, but maybe not. Maybe there was some comms going on in that moment, and Nico trying to get on top of the bike to use the one-way side of the smoke to his advantage. Wasn't able to get there. So round number 8, guns are out once more. Timmy's got his AUG. What is Tess's real name? Let's have a look. Run boost.
Oh. Also excited, but the excitement really starts and ends over at the top of Banana. Valda, Issa combination, plenty of utils chucked up there.
Oh no, and they've caught another. Tess's went for info. Apps, MBK was waiting. OG have come prepared, folks. The stack nades as well. Like, they've been religiously mollying the sandbags. This time they opted for a stack nade, and it was the one time Down decided he wanted to try and play close. Catching 2 nades put on top of him. Tess is caught on his Apps hunt, and now already Alexi B has the power of a 5-man T side. Looks like a gamble stack will come in from the CTs. Just Cadian heading over there, and basically it's a fashionable way to save. Now we're doing that, claiming they were just ready to defend B. But this is a save that started about 30 seconds ago, and the round ending about the same mark as well. So as the bomb goes down, do let us know. We were talking to you guys, and have you ever catapulted any snacks into your mouth with a mask? It's apparently a new fad.
Oh, is this like the planking of 2020?
Well, it's a way to eat snacks with your mask. So you use it like a catapult around your ears are the part of the catapult. You extract the mask away from your mouth. You place the Dorito or chip of your choice into the mask and then catapult it into the back of your throat.
Makes you think my mask just smell of Doritos, though.
It probably would. It's actually a terrible idea, but I mean, I was wondering if anyone's considered it.
But I haven't considered it either. And the responsible side of me comes out immediately. So kids at home, if you're going to try this,
you will choke. Don't do that.
Don't do it with small things.
No.
Don't do it with like M&Ms. Don't do it with Skittles.
No.
Because if you choke and it goes down your windpipe, I'll be very sad.
Yeah,
So do it.
Being responsible for that. So don't
marshmallows. Marshmallows are probably an okay one.
Totally.
Yeah, so bigger things.
Bigger.
Is what we're looking for here. Child safe.
Child safe marshmallows.
Rush, you put things in your mouth. Have you done this?
I've not tried it yet, but it sounds kind of interesting. I see how it could work using the elastic of the ear holder things.
Ear holder things.
Ear holder things. That's the technical term, right, Rush?
Yep, that's it.
All right, well, we'll take notes of that one right there.
And just in case you noticed, if you didn't, there's going to be a couple of those little updates trickling through from the other streams over here. So if you are mostly focused on who makes it into where and what have you, but you still like to catch up with the other teams, you will get that information fed through to you here. But of course, you can check out all the other streams as well.
Live.proleague.com.
Crushed it. Look at this guy. A desk host? Who is he? Who is he?
Well, Heroic, even with the saves, they need to win a round back or their economy is going to start looking a little bit worse for wear. Down set up here, ready to pop flash bow up through. Flashes, nades, and Molotovs are good to hold back any CT aggression early. Valda, Alexi B, and Mantu on the other side. Valda anti-flash.
No subtlety. There's the counter flash. 4 ups in. Oh, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Even the pick from Katie and just to really close it all out. Issa needs to find this and needs to find Nico fast. If they want to shot back into this, if he gets him dead, they can pick up the bomb and maybe find room, but it's really fine margins. Burning alive. Issa finally takes down Nico, but look at the rotations coming in.
Oh, he's under a lot of scrutiny. He's done well to make that space through the flames, through 2. MBK from the apps. He could be vulnerable. That smoke doesn't last for forever. Another molly. Issa so low, desperately trying to find safe haven, and they are pushed together. Smart. It's nice from Heroic as the smoke fades. It's all holding W as a collaborative unit. We do see 5-4 score. You can look at that replay. This was the flash. Look at them. Both of them caught in transition, both full white. Wow. That's like the dream re-aggress towards Banana.
Yeah, and Valda was anti-flash just moments before. So curious as to what the trigger was for him to look away or look into the flash even. Now, OG will be able to buy once more. Alexi going for the MAC-10 again. So probably going to see him quicker up towards the top of Banana if there is any aggression on that side of the map, and that's exactly where he's headed. Oh, straight towards middle even. So up the guts he wants to go. This is another fast A play. Pressure on Nico and Tessus.
All right, Alexi B's picked up the pace. He's through his own smoke. I love this. I hope he gets something for all his troubles. He's been spotted for sure. Katie's gonna be called. It makes no odds. Now the rest of the teams get to pick up the pieces as everyone's slightly out of place.
3-on-3, Tessus had a chance. Smoke and a plant. Borat from Arch, down coming in from the apartment's position.
This is quick flank.
Good usage of the utilities, forced him into Moto. Now, this is their retake. Incendiary into the pit. 2 there to receive it. Down, flashed in. Perfect start. Needs more. Issa contributes 1 in return. He's got multiple targets. He can't deal with both of them. His crosshair just was not there. And a successful retake coming in from Borup and Stown.
Good reaction based off of that early information. All the nades, flashes coming up mid. Saw Alexi B take all that room over towards the arch side. It was actually Cadian on the site there with the AWP to lock this down. It could have gotten out of control if he was able to spiral behind quad. And the retake, well coordinated. Almost looked like a T-set piece. Molotov's nade towards the pit. And then dealing with Issa. Good stuff there from Heroic. We don't normally see retakes on Inferno, so it's good to see one coming on through here as we tie things up 5-5. Round number 11 getting underway. Another plant, so more guns. Another SMG, MBK, UMP this time round. It's like he's going over towards alt mid. So I wonder if he'll give that aggression towards the Halls players again. We've seen him get on top of Tessus and Nico. Cadian shot there indicating where the AWP is at the start of the round, but there's already 3 players over towards A. So if OG were to accelerate based off that information, it would be the wrong call. Or up on the other side.
Yeah, I wonder if they see if there's any speed to that. But he's back towards Boiler. MBK got given that kind of freebie before, that kind of catch out he got towards the apartments. But he has been besting Nico on a couple of occasions here, which has been quite surprising as Nico's been exceedingly good at that kind of like pit play, bit on the balcony. Tessus, of course, being the real closing factor for them though. Nade towards quad. It's going to be go time. Molly towards pit. They've got to get this pressure just right. Tessus is going to be played in off the back of that kill, though. Do they clear it, or does he get his way with it once again?
Oh, multiple targets. Does well to trade in. Mantu relieves the pressure. Stown and Cadian scrambling. And this is a well-coordinated take I just got to witness and enjoy there from OG. Seeing the combination of all of the utility captured beautifully by that of Rushley. But yeah, you could see NBK on that flash buys him enough time to force the fight. Those walking up short then get to deal with a flushed out pit player. It's simple, effective.
It is very simple, and I think that's what makes it so good is they're just playing the fundamentals, finding the opening kills and then trading out. They push forward as a wave, right?
Yeah.
You can see them just as a team going forward.
This is the push. We're not making a secret about it. We're not trying to hide anything.
The danger does become, and we've seen it with Tessus getting that 4K.
Right.
We've seen it with Burrow getting the 2 kills through the smoke, I believe it was, or it was Tessus through
Or
the
that
smoke.
banana
Yes,
flash
you're right.
repush, yeah.
Yeah, so those are the multi-kills which can completely stifle OG. But if they work, if they get that opening and then they continue to trade efficiently, they'll get the side off you, and they'll get another round on the board.
Thanks for leaving the chicken up there, Rush.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, like in a, like a
it's
not
really
cool
nice.
way. But
Like, oh,
like,
you're breaking down like the really fundamental things of this game, like actually the stylistic approaches from both teams, what really works out here.
I was just looking at the chicken.
Rush is dealing with the common man here, so he wants to have... Everyone loves chicken.
not everyone.
There's
Oh,
a
the-
couple of
probably
communities.
not the
that don't.
vegans and the vegetarians and the pescatarians.
Or
Stop
maybe
it.
maybe they love them more.
Oh my gosh.
ah,
Love comes in varying forms.
that's true.
Yeah, I wonder what the chicken's love language is.
Oh, it's a weird day at the office, but that's a belting start. Down straight towards Valda. Is there another? Oh, the molly comes out. They're going to be forced away. It was a bloody battle, but
Nico.
Alexi B barely standing. How was Nico there?
He was on the bridge. He went for a full T-Apps walkout, and I can't believe NBK was prepared for that. He takes his head off from T-spawn, and you can see Cadian's reaction to that. He's had to fill the gap in apps. Smoke on the arch as well. Lots of unknowns for the Heroic squad. Stown doesn't want to get caught out, but NBK will. Cadian holding fast for now. Keeps the advantage in favor of the CTs. Issa, we saw him make some huge plays to buy space in the previous. It's not going to be fun. Molly into the side.
Timing.
Perfect timing from the flank on Cadian. Just puts Tessus on notice. There's one. I need more. Yeah, not going to happen. Cadian's still hitting shots. Third now from the defensive AWP. Rotating around, using all of his util to the best of his ability. Makes sense. Stop the swing. Tessus gets caught. Cost him a great deal of health, though. Mantu wants to plant. Apps is where Cadian's opted for. He can hear the repositioning of that plant. Spots that's down, surely going to want to contest this. Yeah. So, 6-6.
Now, I know we had the chicken after round 11, but I want to show you just the details in which went into OG's hit on that side. And there's one in particular here which I really, really liked. So as we jump into Skybox for everybody, you can see the smoke's down pretty quickly here. The flashes are getting set up, ready to go. They're about to push on through, so they're very fast on this. The flash up middle, the flash from Mantu, and they go. So now they're putting pressure on MBK through halls, but watch Mantu's flash into the site and the timing with these three players here. The flash comes through. Now they pick onto the site, Burup's blind, and then they're able to trade efficiently. So I just wanted to show that little detail. Good teamwork there.
Yeah, a deep one into the site, especially when NBK knows that after 3 people are swinging on and killing the person in the site, that pit player's got a little bit too many targets to have to focus on just that Apps balcony. Valda's going up, his own smoke to keep him safe, and jeez Louise, Issa, a shadow of his former self. 2 nades, bringing him down to 1. Maybe give Alexi B the AK-47.
Hey guys, I might go wait and spawn.
Yeah.
Go have a cold shower.
I'm going to think about what I've done. I'm going to get my nades.
Nobody breathe in my direction.
Yeah, please. Masks on around Issa.
Don't flub a Molotov. Don't swing your knife.
Stay in the corner.
Issa,
Young man.
being naughty.
They've gone for their quad setup again, or is that Apps? Yeah, they have 3 quad for the CTs, so see if that that pays off again eventually, but it doesn't. It's usually not OG's style.
That's good info. The fact that you can see all the way down mid gives them a very good idea it will be a B hit. It's down and Burup, they can be on high alert. And they're flanking as well. Tessus is pushing down mid.
They're treating this like a Na'Vi long, just watching the flank, 5 committed and hoping that someone gets a little too inquisitive. Mantu's holding it.
Oh, the timing, Alex! It couldn't have been worse. And Issa scared. I don't blame it either. 1 HP, they're all trying to back it up, but Tessus has already caused so many problems.
Locked
They're
in.
locked the hell in. Key's been thrown away. They're going to have to go through with brute force. Too many targets for Stout. Gets overwhelmed.
burning
Molly comes in. 4-up's low. Okay, they're still fighting this one. The HP is disastrous. Walking wounded. Still have some fight in them.
Yeah, they got nothing left, and now SBK hits the drive-by. Issa still has to play a part in this. He's had 1 HP since the start. Nico and Tess is not much better. 1 bullet for everyone. This is NBK, the healthiest member of this 2v2. Nico's got a nade. Oh, and Issa. Good night, sweet prince. NBK to clutch. Does hand the first. Tessus around, pushing towards the construction.
Last time they saw Tessus was on Banana, so MBK might be a little unawares of this position. Tessus is going to come through the ruins. Goodbye. What an incredible attempt from the T's after all of that. But Tessus, beautiful play on Banana, and then the adjustment around ruins.
Did he go all the way around the world?
Yeah, he did. These goddamn fakey boys. I swear, it is so frustrating to deal with. The retake is happening, right? They've taken the site. He's gone, well, I'm just going to leave my team. There's no chance you're falling back out of Banana and being able to sneak on up and get a freebie. Think about the 3 kills Tesla's got that round. They're in the back. They weren't even looking at him. And he makes it even easy to pull off a round like this. A very important round for Heroic to pick up here. And you can see,
he went around the world, this fakey boy bastard. That's essentially, I can lip read. Yeah, so that's what MBK was saying. All love, of course. Ouch! Oh, poor Issa.
Not again.
Oh, the explosions, they hurt. They're scary. Then the round is over. Alexi B, Mantu, maybe even getting a plant out of this one. It's not too shabby as the dust settles. And if there was to be a recovered rifle again, there is a Kevlar vest on Alexi. UMP being picked up now. But a smoke needed from Tessus. He's lining up the banana smoke now. Alexi will become quote-unquote irrelevant for 15 seconds.
Oh, it's just missed that pull nade. Could have been deeper. Would have actually chunked him down with no armor. Time now a problem.
They've got to get a wiggle on.
Could win this.
There's a shot at it. There's no kills being offered up quickly. They're sticking in. They're making them work for every step they take, but the kills come in quickly.
Protect the president.
Now, where is Alexi?
What's the Molly?
All this. Molly goes extinguished.
Oh!
The spray! One more bullet would have might might have made it happen, but it's not to be heroic. Hold on by the finest margins.
Gosh, these few rounds have been fantastically close. Okay, well, 8. Another crazy retake and another crazy turnaround from OG. Don't write them out. Spray, again, look how close that bullets were. 37. If Nico didn't have a smoke, Alexi got the molly down. Gosh, it is the tiniest fractions to determine how this one goes. A little bit of a one-way for KD to peek banana with. Puts out the molly. He opts for the close call, but there's a nade waiting for him. And he thinks better of it. Down to 22. As the utility battles continue.
None has been fun today. We've seen all the same nades, but this time round actually connecting. So lots of utility damage being done in the final throws of the first half. Because things need to simmer down for OG. They have a decent chunk of utility to work with compared to how much heroic have thrown down within these first 30 seconds. They just used one more smoke towards top mid. Last one will be on Stown. He's over towards that B bomb site. So heads up Counter-Strike as a wall bang comes through onto Bantu. So Cadian with some unconfirmed damage right there. So they've cleared top banana. They have the respect that they wanted. Top mid would be the next piece of the puzzle for OG to collect, but once they get top mid, it feels like they accelerate onto that A bomb site very, very quickly. There's no Molotov for the pit players here to, smoke for the pit players here to keep themselves alive. So if they're going to play towards the bike, you might see Teslas just stand and fight.
Sounds like fun.
These hits worked well before, but they had plenty more util beside them. Now the last few flashes are with Mantu and Issa, so wherever they do go, they're going to be at a fair whack of deficit, but the CTs aren't much better off. Flash towards CT side, clear as we go. Smoke's still up, but Tessus, Borup, all present. Nico goes down. Tessus now called upon again. Does well, but not well enough. This is a bomb plant.
Should be, yeah. Smoke down, as is the bomb. It's down. Cadian, both been very successful on these retakes at the times. Others opting for the fight here on short.
Oh.
Yeah, I like the elevation. It's down very much, not a slouch though, and a spray control does.
Oh no!
Significant work. Valda, what was that caught? Now Lexi's so low now. What is he supposed to do? Cadian's closing in on the graveyard position. He's actually maneuvered perfectly down the smoke. Great shot, Alexi. And it's ready for Stown, but the mantle.
Oh.
A valiant attempt again from the leader. Valda's going to be punching his desk. A 9-6 half to get our appetite started. Counter-Strike continues in a moment.
Don't hold it against me if I'm somewhere else. Put all the masks that I had on the shelf. Wish I could stay, but it's bad for my head. Something's coming. I wanna be everything I thought that I could be. Build me up. Needs my peace. Figured out by all the parts that made me. Something's coming. chiqui. Escucha, loco, siéntate y relájate un poco, que en esta vida el tiempo es loco. Puedes perder momentos preciosos y sepas que cuando pides ayuda yo me levanto. Todo lo que tengo lo comparto, y aunque me sienta triste yo canto, ay canto, Vive una vida llena de personas que te quieran, que te respeten de veras y que lloren cuando mueras. Deja de mirar la acera y levanta la cabeza, sigue pa'lante y no temas, resolverás los problemas. Ay, no más, una cosa no.
Nine-6 on the half. Chickens are still being followed. Rushley soon to be fired. I heard it on my red phone. But you can see the score updates. Want to make sure you're up to date. G2 and Na'Vi clashing on their first map. Train is a 10-5 half in favor of Na'Vi. Big Clan, of course, over on the B stream as well. 13 up to 5 against Ents. That's on Dust 2, and that was Ents' pick. So certainly seems like Big Clan are continuing where they left off, despite already locking themselves in for those playoffs. Elsewhere, Godsent and AGO are battling on Vertigo. It's 12 rounds to the good already for AGO. Seems Godsent have certainly not been feeling particularly or performing particularly heavenly at the moment. GG.bet, the bookkeepers, makers, whichever one's not the accountant, is 1.39 in favor of Heroics. So I've got the giggles of Pansy.
Hello.
And the analysis at times of Chad Spoonge. Birchall. Aggressive, NBK. He's been doing it all game, and he continues here on the CT side. Straight down with a deep smoke. I wonder if Stan's going to get caught off by this. If Alexi baits them successfully, they will surely check
Fake
their
flash.
core. They flashed them.
Deep point.
Didn't get him far. NBK manages to get 2 with a fake flash
Quite like that.
thrown his way.
Oh, if the nade just went that little bit deeper, didn't bank off the wall, you'd have seen a big chunk of damage. But was it Tessus, Cadian, and Borup, the 3 survivors of the NBK massacre over on Banana? This looks like a responsive play. Smoke going to come out, cut the site a little bit shorter, and now they can begin the walk up. But the 2 players waiting on the opposite side, Mantu being one of them, posted on the site, and he's on towards a balcony. P250 still in play for Cadian, so he can make some work happen with that.
Look at all these 1v1 duels they're setting up here. This is crazy stuff from Heroic. Oh, as the smoke fades, Borup's coming around.
As the flash, Tessus is in. Oh, already Borup finds Mantu. This is so well done, winning all those fights and leaving just Alexi B and Valda probably scratching their heads going, how the hell did they just get that so cleanly?
Yeah, the bomb's already ticking. Alexi, Valda, maybe a flash will save him. I think it's more frags that's in order, and Borup's being very careful with his body's positioning. And as soon as Alexi starts to pull the trigger, Tessus is here to tap at the head. Yep. Oh, getting a bit sketchy. Valda's got a chance. Needs Cadian, beats him cleanly, and does find it. One-on-one. Tessus crossing back, knows time's on his side, has to close the gap fast. Valda, clean!
wow.
So clean from the Dane, finds himself 2 vital frags, and puts OG in control of the pistol.
And actually,
Have it.
what?
He didn't have it?
Didn't have it? I thought he had it.
Me too.
Okay, well, hold on
Okay.
to the armor, but that's all right. We're going to jump
Yeah.
into the skybox just quickly here. I want to show you what kind of facilitated this. So this smoke that we see from Cadian over towards the moto position traditionally indicates they're going to come in through quad side and halls. So Mantu playing forward side makes a lot of sense. If we speed this up just a little bit, let me go 4 times speed for everybody at home, you can see Borup coming around as the smoke's fading, and that's how they're able to get kills on the side so easily. So great stuff there from Heroic to pull that one off. Unfortunate for Valda. Let's get back underway because the Force Spy is out for OG here, and if they lose this one, well, map number 1 could quickly trickle away. It's fast, it's furious, it's down mid.
And there's no Vin Diesel present, but Cadian does take the hair off of Mantu regardless. Nico onto Issa, 3-on-4.
That was very funny, Alex. MBK outshot, outgunned, and outmanned. We are going to be down to the last 2 for the CT side. Bear in mind, Alexi B did push up quite aggressively down Banana, but probably thinking, nah, don't fancy that. There's a whole lot of still standing Ts we hoped we did a little bit more damage to.
You'd hope.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Up towards Banana. And Alexi B's kind of out of there anyway. He's in CT now.
he's going to have to do something absolutely insane. Like, next level play right here from Alexi if they want to win this round. That smoke might hold Heroic for a moment. Roughly 18 seconds to be exact. As
Acts in, seconden.
yeah, I'm still not good with it. It takes me a while.
I know, coming though. The more you hear it, the more you'll be able to say it with conviction. I like my voice today, guys. Doesn't it sound nice?
That's what I'm telling you, man.
You need to go out and get dumb lit every night, and then I come in.
We didn't get dumb lit.
No, obviously, dummy lit, more like. Anyway, vibe check is over. Alexi B is tucked in on with the Desert Eagle, and I like the speed by which Valda's flanking. So Alexi and him are going to have contact around the same time. Oh, okay. Less excited now.
Well, last night we had some great games.
Oh, Swamp?
No, Chad.
They were playing Among Us.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
because-
jumped in for the last
did?
couple, yeah.
Okay.
I was an imposter and nearly got away with it
Yeah,
upon sitting down.
He played the fool card. He
I did,
played
I
it
was like,
very well.
Vendetta kept going, Alex, why aren't you running to the reactor when it's going off? And I just kept playing the card of, look, dude, I've just sat down. I'm still working out. I think the cafeteria is near the
Had a
reactor,
few
I think. I
years,
just kept
you know.
playing this whole wonky, I'm new to the game strat. It got me to the top 3.
I'm going to buy the game right now. Hold up. So
It's
like
40p.
Yeah, well, I'm doing
Play
it.
with
I'm
us.
getting it now. All right. Well, this is what I was talking about for OG. They're in a
Free.
bit of trouble. Is it free?
Funny.
Oh, yes, it's funny. Definitely not free.
Because they force sport on the 2nd, they have to take a save on the 3rd, and the rifle's coming out on the 4th. Hope you're all keeping up with the numbers. I'm doing them in English. So
Down four.
it's going to be less than ideal.
Less
Lauren.
than.
Less than ideal. Won't have all the
Third
goodies.
and the fourth, but less than ideal.
Yeah, and the 5th and the 6th,
Yeah,
and we're done so.
done so. Got it. Nice.
I just posted a really nice picture of a lamppost on my Instagram. So if you're bored, guys, go check out my new lamppost picture. It's got a seagull on it. That is, of course, not a seagull sound effect. Cadian has managed to find one of these chickens.
There we
And
go.
there's a second as he cooks up dinner for us all. Alexi's only got a name of a P2K.
I wonder where... Rosh, can you find me a chicken real
Oh,
quick?
floating
Ooh,
stickers. I do love a bit of fun.
Is that an ESL? one or
LDLC,
something?
I think.
LDLC, yeah. Rosh, how quickly can you find a chicken?
Pretty quick.
One,
I just need Isla to get 3 kills.
3, 4,
Oh.
Go on. Go.
6, 7. Oh, it's sloppy work there, Rush.
Give me about 10 minutes. I'll find one.
Legit. Like, I
There's
think
always
everyone-
one here. Oh,
Rush,
there
to
he
go
is.
with that chicken, so can you explain it to people at home why that chicken is still there?
Oh, Lord knows. I don't know why, but they...
So he gets stuck.
I think he gets stuck and then
But
he's
if
trying to
someone
get
kills
out.
him, he doesn't come back,
If he
right?
gets killed, then he will spawn somewhere else.
Right, so
Yeah.
can someone DM? Oh, they wouldn't have their Twitter open. Can someone just kill this bloody chicken?
Yo, watch this.
How do you tell him? Communicate subconsciously.
Rush
Yeah,
in the
no,
vent.
not interested.
Telekinesis.
He tried his Jedi powers. He tried it.
So the less than ideal buy I was talking about from OG means that Mansu won't have his signature AWP and there's no defuse kits. So those are some of the emissions that we're looking at.
This is a picture-perfect half-wall pop flash. See that one just over the wall and wide enough to catch any sandbags jiggles as well. That's from Borup. All right. I'm always a fan when I see MAC-10s being bought as part of a strategy. 17 to 8 at the moment is Cadian.
Okay.
Look how if the fakey boys are ready. If they throw their utility towards B, the 2 players posturing up towards middle right now with that beautiful Anubis AK on Nico right there. Look at it. So they have mid control. They can limp through their own smoke with a bit of a gimmick right here and go for a mid to B. Playing forward are Volda and Alexi as well. They're going to see over the top. Stan might get caught off.
Let's see how long that smoke keeps him safe. Yeah, he's definitely been noted. Valda's ignoring this. Focused on those
Hello?
points down. Don't know how this just happened. That's a
Smoke.
little weird. Yeah, maybe. It's just the sounds were surely given away. But the fakey boys, true as ever, heading towards A. And they've won out towards Arch. So now it's game back on. Pit's in danger.
Oh, great shooting from NBK. That really doesn't get cleaner. He's done it again. 2 quick kills, make it a third, make it a fourth. NBK locks this round down, says no in capital letters. And from NO to OG, they pick up their 7th.
That's a huge set of multi-kills right there
Needed
from
that.
MBK. If he
Needed that.
didn't pull that off, the round would have been done and dusted. So, standing strong. Bye now.
Oh, love it. And that is everybody's POV that's watching the stream. In fact, yeah, it's a perfect transition to the fan cams. There you are.
Make sure you're putting your trash in the bin, guys, all right?
Go full Asmongold, just leave it everywhere. Fast up mid, it looks like. Big peek to come out from KD, and that was very bold of him, just off the back of what? That was a single flash, was it?
Yeah, it's a pace change. It's going to force out a lot of utility here from OG within the early stages. So check this out. Minute 30 left on the clock. Now that Cadian's made that much noise. Oh dear, more grenade damage over towards Banana. Down would have been spotted there, but he's able to hold on to the lion's share of Banana. But OG will have to start cycling through their nades much quicker than they probably had earlier anticipated because of all the early pressure across the top mid, towards top Banana as well. Even more is coming. Cadian's going to be molotoving towards the mouth of Banana. They're trying to isolate a sandbag duel. Flash off the wall. It's down to clear. Nobody's home. And at this point, take a look at OG's utility. They're left with 3 smokes, 1 flash, and 1 HE. You compare that to Heroic right now, who Burrup and Tessus are working with full kits. Cadian and Nico with smokes as well. Now, if they were to hit the A site, there's nobody over towards that bike position. Nobody playing towards pit. They're all tucked on into the site side. Mantu will actually be able to help very quickly from the moto position. And they're going arch.
Okay, arch side. Mantu to be tested. Pre-fire was perfect. He actually catches sound before he can even start to pull a trigger. The multi-kills are here. And so is Mantu. Triple. Nico to change things. Using his smoke to bait the shots. This is having absolutely none of it. Cadian could catch the rotate from Alexi. And he does. Knocks his nuts off.
Should save, unfortunately.
10 seconds, you have to. I mean, with the bomb drop thanks to Mantu's multi, it will just be the one consolation frag. No chicken to block the door. Can we have a chicken check again? Is he still... No one's gone to B and sliced him?
The B rush.
Zoom. Zoom. Okay, so this guy's like straight up. Maybe it's deliberate, right? Because it masks the footsteps because of the constant
Oh, that's so
plucking.
smart, yeah.
It's actually a footstep blocker.
Strategical.
Strategical chicken placement.
Okay.
It's all I'm saying.
It's not one that I've heard of, but...
Yeah, but Chad, you know, the game's moved on since, your years.
Been a long time since 2016.
Look, they're deliberately keeping it alive. The CTs know this is their footstep blocking poultry. See, they all are talking about it like, yeah, chicken's still up. Good, good, good. Okay, game on.
Oh, dear. Quite an exciting game, though, isn't it?
It is. I'm having fun. Alexi B, though, probably not.
Yeah, less fun. Not so much fun when you got the SMG and then 12 HP. You need a little bit of sustain with it.
He's just going to be a utility bot now.
Yeah, it turns into, I'll smoke and flash for you boys, don't worry. Sitting as far back as he's leaning away. Mantu and Valder are all here, though. Flash isn't going. This is pacey. He's down, presents himself, and down he goes. Mantu, he got a taste of it last round. He wants more of that. That's 2 kills now.
Oh, dear. Well, tucked in towards pit once again. We're going to have Issa and MBK. They should be able to lock this down with ease. Molotov to stop holes. They can put their attention towards quad and into the blender they go. MBK, the multi-frag master, it seems, this map. 20 kills to his name. He's having a fantastic showing against Heroic, who are now starting to peter out a little bit. Round 22. Money not fantastic. Potentially just a partial buy having to be considered here. The loss bonus isn't in a position where they can invest a huge amount of money. And simple as that. So that Molotov actually drew all the attention. Issa wasn't trying to pull the focus, but he did, and it's down there stretching. You always should stretch when you get up in the morning. Just limber up. Touch your toes if you can.
And if you can't, try.
Right, so these are the pistols. We probably don't have too much to dive into on a round like this. We did see that fast B from OG towards the tail end of the first half. Found some success. Had them a plant. Made it a bit risque. But they're already locked down towards T stairs. That smoke, not great. Big gap on the right side for Nico. But it gives them at least the idea that OG have postured all the way forward in Banana. Cadian has a couple of flashes to work with here if they want to try and push back and clear out. But knowing that you have to deal with the logs position, the tight right as they force on in, and for just the pistols with no armor, that's a tall task indeed. So regrouping now. Let's see if Heroic can make anything of this round.
There's the task. Make something of this. So far, nil point.
Smoke's perfect timed. Just as the molly was about to fade, and Alexi, he'll collect himself a lovely quad kill. Good little stat pad.
Rush, are you going to join us for some Among Us?
Possibly can do tonight. I did agree to do a little bit of Danger Zone with our social media manager, Mr. Briggs.
It does feel like he's definitely found a new danger zone.
I'm okay to be replaced. It's
yeah,
fine.
okay,
Yeah, look,
okay.
I'm doing my own things. I'm out there. You know,
I just thought I was like
watching all the
second on the
games.
list, but like,
I would love to play more with you, Alex. I genuinely would.
I don't think that's true. These are empty words. I felt what those.
no, it's all right. He's
like
doing it for the
last night.
broadcast. You know, I
Yeah,
guess
he amps
we
it
don't
up.
actually have anything. It's just for show, I guess.
Oh, it hurts. It
That's
hurts.
why he sits quiet in the back of the car when I drive him home.
Does,
every day.
doesn't
Not a
he?
single
Doesn't
peep.
talk.
As soon as Lauren gets out of the car, Rush stops talking to me.
Oh my god, really?
I noticed. Yeah.
Top mid control garnered though. T-side doing well on this ball. I've just gotten a bit of flack there through the smoke. I think that was just a bit of a wild spray coming out from Valda, but you'll take it even if you don't know it. Gotta keep your eye on those fakey boys though. They'll be just about everywhere on this map. Still having down as well on the opposing side. That's beautiful. Started and now ended by Valda.
Any other questions? Anyone else?
Stan might have a statement over towards B, not so much of a question. If he takes Alexi down, all the rotations coming in.
The
Unlucky.
fakey boys.
Unlucky.
Found out.
Yeah, Mantu and Izra are still dug in on A though, so it doesn't matter really what Cadian hopes to achieve here. It is being held. All avenues of assault onto A are monitored. Nico working his way up short. If he was to behead Mantu, we're into the conversation of a bomb plant. So, however, he doesn't get past level 1. Issa might get caught on the swing. Had a chance. Good aggression from Cadian. Double kill for Valda through the smoke, wins them around, and now OG have completely closed that gap. It looked a little nerve-wracking on the opening 3. You saw 12 on the board for Heroic after a 9-6 half. You're getting a little bit nervous, but then you see 5 in a row in response. OG, thanks to Valda, secure their 5th just through the smoke. You saw the Tracer fire. That was enough from him. Just to pinpoint Tessus in his 4 to 5 round bursts. Lots of Na'Vi fans, of course, if we're looking at our fan cams because there's a lot of different games happening in a lot of different ways. But here we are for Heroic OG, and here NBK is
I love it.
end
Come on,
it. A bit of
Nathan.
aggression into second middle.
I love that. If you're feeling the game, go give it to him. You're on a round against probably Tech 9s. A bit dangerous if there's a Deagle out there, maybe, but I like to see him looking confident.
Nathan did say in our pre-game interview he didn't want to let them play their game, wanted to take the fight to them, treat it a little bit like a death match, and doing that on a round like this is not a bad idea until that happens. So now we have a 4-on-4, and Stan wants more.
Oh, he's been spotted, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Nubox not looking so safe now.
Oh,
Down
dear.
with a belter of a shot. Alexi B's dead and the bomb site's theirs. Bomb's making its way in, but Mantu's made it across. Mantu the multi, the new nickname for him. He's been absolutely popping off. Stan watching for this though. Flash comes in, Mantu. Oh, gets isolated. This is looking likely.
Not like this. Great work from Stan. He's taken this round just with his Desert Eagle. And let's not forget, this was a 4v5. Heroic. They had nothing off the back of the opening kill from OG. And now they've locked them out. There is absolutely nothing NBK can do. Sticking around with Issa to try and stop those weapons from being saved, but they'll use Banana as a safe exit point. He does have a kit.
Hold up a second.
He does have a kit.
Hold up a second.
Let's look and watch the cross. Could he?
oh,
No, okay.
Okay, try and
This is coming
pull
back.
another victim. And buy chicken.
Gone!
Finally.
Get him out of here.
See you later, nerd.
Who can say Thank you.
Ah.
Wow, that was
Love
almost a meme. That was practically a meme right there. Okay, guys, so we lost to Deagles. Let's put our hands together and let's concentrate, okay?
Deep breath, everybody.
breath.
We can
Okay.
do this. Round 25.
Okay. No weird champs yet.
They know
Flashing.
the things.
A
Oh
half
my
wall.
gosh.
Mantu's pushed up.
I'll make Alex Pog champ in a second.
I'll
yeah.
be pogging all over the place, bro.
Poggies.
Tess is dead. Alter! Das ist Deutsch.
Your vocab really has
No,
grown, though.
no. Just random words. I'm still just a weird little fleshy word vomit machine. That's all I do.
New Twitter bio, by
Yeah.
the way.
I vomit words professionally. Hang on, that's actually kind of
Yeah,
nice.
let's not say
All right,
do
let's
that.
change the description.
Have a little play. We do have the molly back towards the top of Banana, so the CT side still going to try and hinder any progress that was being made. Molly back and forth. That Same old battle.
Yeah, it is very much just a rally of nades for control here. We haven't seen as much crazy utility damage like we did in the first half. Alexi B, if he kicks down, is ready, but unable to connect the shot. So smoke's being drawn out now. This is the pressure they needed to pull out, and Nico taking down Issa, getting a bit of revenge within the Hall's position. BK doing his best to dissuade with some nades, and now they'll be heading on back towards the B site. Mid control still looks like it's good because Mantu's posted up towards that arch side. He's keeping information, and they're allowed to stay in a 2-2 setup. He's also cheating over towards B, so maybe that smoke will hold him in bay. They should gamble. They definitely should gamble here, OG.
Can be a dangerous game though, can't it? But they are now in the right place at the right time. 3 of them present, but the molly's burned and they're forcing him out of position. Valor's in danger. They need to make a move though. T-side running out of time. Flash,
the flash was good. Tessus, though, did it while flashed.
Oh.
14, another heartbreaker for OG. Maybe a chance, but no, Nico through the smoke does manage to catch the AWP. NBK too late to the party, so that's 14. Heroic taking it onto the B site, really mixing up the pace here, Chad. And what would you say is the necessary conversation for OG at this interval?
That's a good question. I think in the last 2 rounds that they did lose, it was opening picks, which were the problem. Making it a bit harder for them to find those multi-kills. So maybe posture a little bit more forward across the map. You don't need to go for the full-on banana control, but maybe they could do some quad setups like MBK says. Like what we were seeing out of Heroic within that first half. Yeah. So you're not being completely forced around, and you can trade off each other if they do continue forward. So MBK grabbed another one there just towards the tail end, but this was the opening from Katie, and Tessa's coming on through. Time was a real problem here. Look at this, 7 seconds.
Yeah, dude, that Tessa's frag while flashed. Like, you could see the flashes were actually pretty well orchestrated from OG. Just didn't quite manage to execute that one when Tessa's was fragging. Issa's going for the recline.
Just to know, guys, Cadian did die at the end of the round there, so they lost that M4.
Right.
Yeah,
I really synced up with you.
Thanks, Rush.
He's a bit of a muppet.
Great news, Rush. All right. Rush, I'm your friend still, I swear.
Oh, he only does that on air, mate. Don't fall for it.
Okay, so they're going for not an aggressive setup whatsoever. They're actually passive all across the map. They don't have mid control. They don't have banana control. And you've heard me talk about the importance of information on a map like Inferno. I'll do it until the cows come home, and then some. Now, taking some space is Mantu. He was tucked in towards the quad position with the AWP, and this is at least something that OG have to work with here. But once this pressure gets applied, the smoke on over, he has to respect it, has to fall back, forced into the site. He could just go back and hit B again if they really wanted, but with a minute left on the clock, maybe there's not too much of a rush. They've put out another smoke. Stown pushed up in this position. We'll be able to hear rotations coming through Speedway if they were to run a little bit loudly. But Mantu, the long way around, means that sound cue won't be given on through. Now it is a gamble again. Alexi wants the AWP on the B bomb site. He's going to try and get over towards A in time. 35 seconds now left on the clock. 2 players tucked on in.
Nice try. Stown's a gamer. Bomb's on its way, leaving Nico to lurk.
Oh, that's a big miss.
Oh, it's a big problem. 25 seconds. Nico's still working on this. He's going to get found, though. Alexi on the rotate now, surely. NBK and Issa need to move over. Start to back him up. There's 18 seconds. Still utility. Spray from Val that does connect onto Borup. Master through these smokes, and Mantu's caught Tessus as well. That bomb needs to go down, but everyone's dying. Valda's flank is there. Double OG will convert, and keeping everyone alive, scavenging away 3, make it 2 AKs. Definitely not too bad of a day in the office.
Nico's actually being kept quite quiet here. He only has 11 kills to his name, so if he comes online within these last few that Heroic needs, could be all over Red Rover. Valda has had a lot of kills through the smoke this game. We saw a couple towards top mid in the previous. You've seen another one as they try and entry frag on towards that B bomb site. Nico on the Mac 10. It's the same spread of players, 3 towards banana, 2 towards alt middle, a faster smoke towards top mid this time. They've also quickly Molotovs over towards porch. It's going to be a B hit quickly. They're trying to draw the rotation out of OG.
Trying to watch for MBK as to where he approaches on this one. Another molly. Side slowed down for a second, smoke to follow. Alexi B feeling the pressure.
He knows what's going on. NBK, you can see the fact that he's in library. He's so prepared to start that rotate, but still hasn't committed to it. Alexi asked for the boost. Oh, the flash is perfect. They flash first, and now you can see what it's done to them. 2 get across. Bomb still yet to go. It's down, waits for the reload, and now we can get it down. Already Alexi clawing one back. Nico's hunt to no avail. That's just decided to go for the bang. Nearly cost him his life, down to 33.
Is Borup going all the way around spawn? Oh dear. He needs to get a move on. This is so audacious.
This is a ballsy maneuver if ever I saw one. Lining up the smoke for the retake.
Here we go. Longer
Borup
the
is
CT side
truly
take.
fat. This is can hear him. Oh, no way! Oh no, Issa turns around at the worst moment possible. And now Mantu can't do a thing. This is Heroic's round to win. 15, some frags to survive, keep his AWP. Won't be able to do that either.
Oh my God.
Don't see that every day, do you?
Oh my Lord. The Issa player cam reaction there. I can't even fathom the level of rage. Oh.
That's gonna sting.
Borup even going for that is insane. Like, I get it. They needed to make a play because they had the number disadvantage on that site. Damage was done to Tessus. Oh, boy.
Timeout called, and it's Heroic that have done it. But yeah, that one's gonna leave a mark. Great play from Borup to go for such an audacious maneuver, catching out the flank and basically winning them the round. You can see the CT slew. 5 is the best they've managed to string together in a row. It's certainly not out of the realms of possibility. Have you noticed that the skull has a bigger left eye than a right eye on our graphics?
That's where the bullet went through.
Okay. Makes sense. Quick score updates for those games we'd started to discuss. It looks like we've concluded Na'Vi G2's first map with a big win on Train from Na'Vi.
Yikes.
Big Clan just about pipping them at the post on Dust 2, so a great comeback from Ents.
Yeah, that was very one-sided at one point.
Yeah, didn't quite manage to pull it across the line. Felt just going aggressive.
She's got to try and make something happen. That could be good. It's really good. 2 kills to start with. Trade comes in eventually, but keep in mind, this is now map point, 15 to 12, so Alder trying to make a big move early into this round.
Yeah, you got to respect it. That's exactly what he needs to do. The flash was deep from the banana side. Clearly communicated and well executed.
They can isolate another fight here. Heroic are not out of round 28 just yet. We can see it's a 2-2 setup right now. There is a massive gap towards the arch side, and that's where Tessus is headed alongside of Borup with the bomb. Their utility is looking fantastic, and the longer that they can hold on this without giving the sound cues away that they've taken so much enemy territory, they might be able to set up a B split, and that would be very, very good signs as Nico can hold Banana with that AK-47 looking for pushes. Alexi doesn't have a smoke to stop them, nor does MBK. It's just the flashes. So if they have heads-up fights, it'll favor Heroic.
See if Alexi B does anything, if he gets any spots. I don't know if anyone's going to see them. By the time they're pretty close by. So Tessus and Borup have both made it to ruins. The CT side are none the wiser. Probably a worry now comes in. Where's that smoke just come from? What's going on here? Tessus finds one, Borup's on the other. Oh, the 2 players are a mile away from this too, Alex.
Yeah, this is a magnificent way to put it all over, put it all onto question. Some deep smoke as well, I'm afraid, folks. This one, for any OG fans listening, is nearly over. 30 seconds left of Inferno. Serin Mantu with only a flashbang. Tessus is in a prime position to contest anti-flash and will execute, finding his 25th. Give him the 26th, why not? And there you have it. 16 to 12, Heroic taking off Inferno. Checking that one off their list.